Hello again, chemistry students of Menominee Falls High School. This would be number 2 on your empirical formula worksheet. In this problem, you're told 10 grams, so there's nothing that I need to do that would be unusual to start the problem. I'm going to start by writing down 10 grams of copper, 2.62 grams of oxygen, and these are conversions. So I'm going to get that handy factor label method chart that we use. To find the equivalent statements, because I'm going to convert grams to moles here, I will need the periodic table. Let's just look at both of these at the same time. Copper is 63.546 grams for each mole. Oxygen, 15.999 grams for each mole. Therefore, when I'm looking for the equivalent statements, I am going to find the number 63.546 grams of copper is equal to 1 mole of copper. 1 mole is going to go on the top. 63.546 will go on the bottom. When I punch those numbers in on my calculator, I get this for an answer. I'm not worrying about significant digits in this problem. I did not address that in the first video, simply because all we're trying to do is figure out a mole ratio of moles of copper to moles of oxygen. And as long as the numbers are good enough, we can usually see what those ratios are. I'll show you that in just a second. For oxygen, we do know that there are 15.999 grams of oxygen for each mole of oxygen that we have. So moles of oxygen will go on the top, grams of oxygen will go on the bottom. Grams of oxygen will cancel when we do these problems. So grams of oxygen will cancel, which leaves me only with the units of moles of oxygen. Grams of copper will cancel, which leaves me only with moles of copper for my final answer. When I take a look at what this equals, I can see that this math, 2.62 times 1 divided by 15.999, gives me this answer. When I look at these two, I don't really need to do any other division here. Because I can see that they're almost the same number. They're very, very, very close. Close enough that I could say that it is a 1-to-1 ratio. This number is not twice the size of this one. This number is not 3 times the size of. It's pretty much a 1-to-1 ratio. So the empirical formula for this particular sample is, for every 1 copper, there is 1 oxygen. Don't forget to take a look at this problem, which would be very similar. You should do this problem and turn it in on the form that's on Schoology.